Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Otumba Adams Show. My name is Adam Soluwafemi today, and it's a pleasure to be here today. How are you guys doing? How is life? How is work? How is your business? How is Nigeria treating you? I hope you guys are doing exceptionally well in your fields, in your endeavors. All right. So, if you are here for the first time and you're probably wondering what the whole show is about, I talk about entrepreneurship, freelancing. I talk about leadership. I talk about anything that could actually help your growth on the long run. And on today's episode, I will be talking about how to receive money. Whoa, I actually made a mistake with. Okay, receive money as a freelancer in Nigeria from this site. So I actually thought I was supposed to write something else. All right. So this is a live broadcast, meaning that like if you're watching right now in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, and you're watching on the 19th of October by 4 p.m. West African time, then you are watching me live right now. However, if you come to watch the replay, you can leave a like button and also subscribe to the channel. All right. So on to today's business. Now, what I'll be talking about is ways in which you can actually receive money um, from clients that you work for, right? I am not talking about clients that you hope to dupe. I'm not talking to those that do things that like are not meant to be done. I'm talking to people that are focused on them uh, working with their skills, right, and earning legitimate income. All right. So the first part I'll be talking about is using a domiciliary account. That's the first way in which you can actually get money from people, right? If you have worked for them, you just send them your domiciliary account. It might be a bit tough to get a domiciliary account if you're just starting off because you might probably not have the money to be able to fund it. However, if you are growing over time, it is necessary that like you actually have a domiciliary account that you can use to get your money. But that is by the way. I actually have some other things that like I'll be showing on my screen that I'll be using to discuss today. So first part, domiciliary account. The next part is a site that like I have actually discussed in the past, and I'm going to be sharing my screen right now and take you guys to seeing the website I'm talking about. So here we go. So the second website I'm going to be talking about is Payoneer.com. I'm sure that like a lot of you must have heard me talk about Payoneer over time, right? Payoneer is a platform where, or how am I going to put it? Like, Payoneer is a platform you use to get your money from freelancing websites, and you can also request your clients. Let's say you are working for a company, you're a copywriter working for a company, and you want them to pay you directly. You can actually use your Payoneer for them to pay you. Now, the only thing about receiving money from clients is that like it has to be a registered business. You cannot, or a client cannot pay through Payoneer if you are not registered. So meaning that like you cannot use, or you cannot tell somebody that like, hey, send me money from your private account. It doesn't work on Payoneer. You can only get paid through a registered business account. All right. So Payoneer is a lovely platform that you can actually use, and also you can get money from a lot of websites, from Upwork, from Fiverr, from Freelancer, and tons of other websites. And also, if you are into publishing, right? If you are into writing books, Payoneer is also another platform that you can actually use to get money from Amazon website. All right, a lovely platform. So that's the first part I'll be talking about. The second part I am talking about today, I have also mentioned it before, is Gray.co. Gray.co is a website where foreign accounts for Africans, meaning that like if you want people to pay you, they can actually send you money to your account. Now you have to go through some steps for you to be able to like create an account. They said that like one, you have to register in minutes, then you have to complete your KYC verification, and then get your virtual account. The last time I tried to register on Grade.co, I did all the things that they asked me to do, but the KYC part did not pull through. I actually sent them a message that like I don't know what happened, and they asked me to start all over again, but I didn't because I had already gotten an alternative at that point in time. I had gotten my money withdrawn there as in that same period of time. So that you have nothing to worry about. Your funds are secured. You're protected against fraud, then data security, secure transactions, and the likes. It's actually a great platform. I know people who have used this platform, so you can actually use this platform also for yourself. The next one is GigPay. Now, GigPay was the alternative website that I actually made use of. That's last time that like I needed to withdraw money from Payoneer because at that point in time I didn't have a domiciliary account. Actually, I still do not have a domiciliary account, right? But I actually use this website to get my money from Payoneer, and it's been a smooth journey so far. The exchange rate is really, really okay, right? I think they are exchanging at about 714 to 715 naira at the moment. Now, the downside between GigPay and Gray is the fact that both of them used to have a virtual card that you could use in making payments online. But these days, their virtual cards no longer work. That is the downside of these two platforms. When it comes to Payoneer, their rule, right, for getting a card, right, is that you must have earned up to $2,000 within 6 months from freelancing websites. They stated that expressly that like if you want to have access to their card, you need to have earned up to $2,000 before they can actually ship the card to you. Now, you could either go through the method of shipping your card through your PO box, or you pay an extra fee for them to send it via DHL or FedEx or any of these sites that are much more reliable, and they can actually send the item to you straight up. All right, so that's that about the first three. The next part, I actually just found out about this recently, is Movefunds.co, right? They do the same thing as what's the word? As Gray and GigPay. All right, they do the same thing as Gray and GigPay, right? They say that like they are global payment tools for African freelancers. So, meaning if you're a freelancer, you want to earn money from what's the word? You want people to pay you from across the globe. This is a great platform, right? Let's say you meet someone on LinkedIn or on Twitter, and then like you are rendering a service to them, and they need to pay you. You just need to like open an account with them, and this would serve as a platform where you can actually receive money from them. Now, I do not know if they offer the virtual card part. I have not really gone through it. I didn't see the need to open an account with them, knowing fully well that like I already have one with GigPay, and it's been wonderful so far. All right, so that's the fifth one. I started off with domiciliary account, then I went on to Payoneer, then we talked about Gray.co, then we talked about GigPay.Africa, and now we are at Movefunds.co. Then the last but not least on the list is GoNormal.Africa. Now, this part I would spend a little extra time on, right? Because I realized that, like, for a lot of people that would want to have, let's say, a Payoneer account, or probably they want to have Stripe accounts, such that they can actually get payment from people. Let's say you launch a course and you want people to pay you internationally, right? Having your company registered in the US affords you, or in the UK affords you that flexibility for you to be able to like do so much more, right? All the other platforms that like we made mention of, they are great platforms, but they have their limitations. But this method is expensive, but it captures every single thing that you actually need on the long run. Now, the process in you registering a US account, okay, before I go into that, they said that like your US or UK company gives you these superpowers: form an LLC or an incorporated or limited business in the US or UK, US or UK bank, business bank account, access to permits and licenses, US and UK business address, open Stripe account, open Shopify e-commerce, open PayPal account with ITIN, open Amazon seller account. Now, with an American account, you can see all the features that you literally would have access to without having to have that fear that are they going to ban my PayPal account? Because I know that a lot of Nigerians have tried to open PayPal accounts to get money from across the globe. But this encapsulates everything that you actually need on the long run, right? Now, there are different sites aside from this one that actually offers this service. But today's episode, I'm just talking about this because I also just found out about this website. I think, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? And I said that wow, okay, I should talk about this website to people. No, I am not being endorsed to talk about them. I just come around to show you the sites that actually could help you on the long run, right, in this entrepreneurial field, especially if you're here in Nigeria and you are experiencing a lot of bottlenecks. Remember, we can no longer use our Naira MasterCard to make international transactions anymore. So we need ways in which we can actually do things. And in my research, I was able to come across this, and that is why I'm sharing it with you guys. So let me just go down a bit and then show you the steps in which you can use in creating an account or a business company, right? First step is form your US or UK company. Number 2 is obtain your EIN letter or tax ID. Number 3 is we open your business bank account for you. Number 4 is apply and verify your Stripe accounts for payments, right? It's that sweet, okay? And the beauty about it also is that with your bank account opened, let's say you want to deal with people abroad, you can easily just give them your bank account outside, and then they will trust you the more because they feel that hey, if this person can or could have opened a business within this country or within the US or the UK, they will feel that, okay, this business can actually be trusted. So it's a way to go. It's something that I am going to do on the long run. I haven't done this yet. I just came across it, and it's not really in my plan for 2022. So maybe 2023, I'm going to set that up. But I just felt that I should share this with you guys. Okay, so moving down a bit, let's go and look for the price. I saw the price earlier. Okay, they say what are the benefits? Global business presence. Do business as a global citizen with your company, corporation. Operate your company from anywhere in the world. The second part is attract global clients. Build prestige and trust that powers you to attract foreign clients. Approach foreign clients with a US or UK based registry entity. Then accept and make payments globally. Say goodbye to challenges receiving money from abroad. Charge your clients and customers hassle-free with your Stripe account. And then foreign currency reserve. Leverage your US or UK business bank as your corporate foreign currency reserve. Ensure your profits are always protected in a stronger currency. All right, so yes, now this is the part that I'm actually interested in. There's sort of there's a one-time pricing if you would like to open a business account in the US. It's $399 or 250,000 naira if you are interested in doing this. Pricing includes company incorporation, EIN/tax ID, business bank account with debit card, business address, phone number, Stripe account. Trust me, this is a great offer. You most likely cannot get it anywhere else, right? And if you could, right, at least these are Nigerians trying to help other Nigerians to have business accounts or business names in the US or in the UK, which is a good thing because if we have to drag ourselves, we know how we're going to call ourselves here in Nigeria. All right. So this is a great platform. And these are the sites that I have for you guys. Okay. And this itself brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys have been able to enjoy this episode and you've been able to learn something tangible that can actually help you on the long run. My name remains Adam Day, and I'll see you again this weekend by God's grace. And as I always say, be the best version God has created you to be. From it to you, have a great evening. Bye-bye.